Hello all, Kevin Strange here. Thought I would do a quick year-end video of a few cool things and just some stuff that I've been finding and thought I'd share. I don't know if you've seen these before. These are the solo title from DC, and it highlights a specific artist with their work. And I think they let them do pretty much anything because some of the stuff in here is pretty wild. And this is one of my favorite artists. This is Darwyn Cooke. And it's just their own stories, little things that they've come up with, and just amazing art, all different. And he does it every kind of style you can imagine. So you got a cool Batman story in here. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. And I can't remember how many of these there are. There might be 20 of them, or 24, or something like that. 18. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I should just buy them all because I love them. But I keep this as a little present for myself, so like if I'm going through boxes and I see one, I grab it. So so far I think I've got 5 of them so far. I've got the solo Darwyn Cooke, and then I've got the Scott Hampton, and then I've got 2 others put away. I think I only have 4. I've got the Sergio Argento. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. And I've got, of course, my favorite artist, one of my favorite artists, Paul Popes. But as you can see, you've just got these great. And they can be Batman stories, or not, most of the time they're their own private. They can be their own private stories. Of nothing in particular, no DC or Marvel affiliation, just some interesting stuff. The Darwyn Cooke has some pretty wild stuff on the Question, so I thought that was pretty cool. So if you see these and you like the artist, or you just like really different kind of stories that you're not going to see in the mainstream comics, these are really fun, and the covers are always like this, nice and simple and just beautiful. And like I said, I pick them up here and there in the a dollar bin here, a dollar bin there. This is some other stuff from my that 33 boxes I come across every once in a while, so I pull them. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I figure why not. And I also things I just want to read. So this is Arsenal #1. Of course, he's with the whole Arrow show, right? There's that. And this is a #2. I've got the #1. This came with the whole set. Actually, I had these and I got rid of them. This is a great series. I think it only ran. I keep saying I think maybe 18, maybe 24 issues. I'm not sure, but it's a Scott McDaniel, and I used to love him. I still do, I guess. But it is a really fun title, a really great title, and the art is amazing. And I think you can pick them up fairly cheap. So if you're ever out there interested, so that was in there. Impulse #1. I pulled that one. I got to bag it still. Mark Waid. Anytime Mark Waid is doing the Flash. That is a Flash book, or any book to pick up. Mark Waid is incredible. This was cool because it's the whole Luke Cage and Jessica getting married. So with the whole TV show going to happening, and that's obviously going to happen in there. So I was happy to see that. I need to pick up the series where she gives birth and they get married. Or not. This is the one they get married, but where she gives birth. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Daily Planet, or Daily Bugle. Actually, it wouldn't be Daily Planet. So this was a nice find, because these will be the things, the keys of those shows. They get married, and this is New Avengers Annual #1. Here, this was in there. Exiles #1. It's got Blink in it. I'm pretty sure it's not her first appearance. But I don't know if it may be some of these other first appearances. This was a fun title, a great title. Dimension hopping, alternatives, universes. This was really fun. If they have this in trades, it's definitely worth a pickup. I'm pulling all ads. I remember really enjoying this this series. I think I read it all the way through until it ended. Really cool and fun book. Okay, now here's something I need a little help on. I found a Craigslist ad, and I scour Craigslist myself. I live in a smaller area, so there's not so many. But a guy had some books, and at this local sort of flea market thing, an exchange, like a little flea market, and he had a box of silver. He said he put out, and I went and looked at it. A lot of Superboys, no keys that I'm really looking for, and I don't really collect Superboy anyway. I don't even know if I would have bought the keys. Maybe if it was cheap to sell, but I emailed him and he said he had some more stuff, so I went and took a look. So this one was a no-brainer for me. Doctor Strange number 2. I've got a few holes in my Doctor Strange. One of them's number 2, and I think number 3. And then I'm pretty sure I've got the whole second series, minus a few shy ones. So this is in just really nice condition. I'd say VG+. I love the cover. It's one of my favorites. Doctor Strange versus the Dynamic Defenders. I just love that. That is just so beautiful. And they've got fine on it. So and the place the guy bought this from, he's a really good grader. So I would say this is fine. Yeah. I didn't pay 10 for it. I'll tell you what I paid for all this stuff. Starting now, this Silver Age stuff. In a second. So beautiful book. Then he had a VG copy of Doctor Strange, the first annual, which I didn't have. I'd been concentrating on the issues, and I didn't realize I never got any of the annuals. So I got the first king size annual in VG. Nice looking book. And that guy is pretty strict in his grading, so you could probably go VG plus on this one. Now here are the two I bought. I didn't know if I should, but I bought them anyway. We got Daredevil number 4, the first Purple Man. It is pretty beat. I mean, look up here. You got somebody, like a rat was gnawing on that up there. No, probably not a rat. It's just some chipping on the cover. Down here we've got some wear. The staples, they're attached, but they look a little rusty. There's a little ding in here by his foot. The back, if I remember correctly, is tripod would be nice for this, so I could have 2 hands. Remember, always take off your tape. Always take off your tape, and be careful you don't put it on another book. That's the second thing. Oh, how professional! I'm throwing my camera around. The back is pretty beat, as you can see as well. We've got it's like almost like a groove in there. You got like it looks like a staple or something was on there. A little water spot up here. Some chunks, not chunks, but the inside's in pretty good shape though. I mean, it's not too brown. I put it, there's no water stains inside. I've always wanted this because I love Purple Man. I love the first time I ever heard of him actually was in the run with an Alias, the Alias book with Jessica in it, which was just incredible. So I got this. Again, up here, that's your biggest thing, and then of course the back, this little guy here, and that water stain. I don't know. I haven't tried grading this yet. I'm going to take a crack at it today. But I got this. And the other one I got was Daredevil number 8. And you can see up here we've got a little bit of a chunk taken out. It's pretty beat up top here. Some color breaks down here you can't really see. Some stressing along the spine over there. I'm not sure about the back. I probably should have looked, but I hadn't. Here's the thing: I hadn't bought any old books in a while. Well, I'm not going to bother taking them back up. I haven't bought any old books in a while, and I saw these and I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. So, you tell me. I got this, number 8, number 4, which I think could be up there, and it's going for fairly high now because of the whole TV shows and all that business. And it's just a great Silver Age book. Number 4, Daredevil. The Doctor Strange Annual 1 and Doctor Strange number 2. I've got the 4 of those books for $40. No, wait, he wanted 40. I got them for $35. So I'm curious, was that a good deal? I don't know. I haven't looked it up well enough yet. Okay, so I had to take a call. So, I would say that this is, again, I haven't tried grading this, but I'm going to have to say good plus, maybe VG minus. I don't really know. I don't like to take guesses until I really look at the books. When I grade, I look at the book and I tick off all the things. Like it's got this, this, and that, so it can't be this. But I'd be curious what you think. $35. I mean, heck, Daredevil number 4 and 8. Why not? And I thought I'd just finish the video up with just some things I found as I'm unpacking. As you know, you might not know, I moved, so I've got things everywhere. And I was unpacking, and I came across some of my hardcover older trades. I think I might have shown this before, though, but this is The Son of the Demon by Mark Baird. And these were original graphic novels put out. And I love this because it's got a forward by Mark Hamill. I mean, he is a huge comic book fan. He's one of the, I think there was a story on him where he had bought with a partner of his, a detective, the first appearance of Batman, and then maybe sold it or flipped it, I'm not sure. But, so this is amazing stuff. This is Ra's al Ghul, and this is pretty much the story behind Damien, which is pretty cool. It's how Damien came to be. And Mike Barr, which is awesome. I really enjoy his stuff. And I love this, In Memory of Bill Finger. And the forgotten man of Batman. And that's a quote Bill Kane said, which I'm sure he said it grudgingly. But I love that it's got Bill Finger first. But just some beautiful book. It's a beautiful book. And again, I've never really priced any of these things. Like, I don't know where. They're probably there. Here's just some fun old trades. You don't think back that they had trades back then. Back when I was a kid. But they did. When did this come out? I don't know. It doesn't say. This would have been 1978. So this is a trade from 1978 that belonged to Joe. One of the first collections I ever bought back in 80. God, I was in high school, so it would have been 85. It was a huge collection. For me at the time, it was 10 boxes, maybe 12. 2 of which were Spider-Mans. And this was in it, and that was that guy's name, Joe. So this is cool. Just nice color, original stuff, and it's just really sharp. The colors are amazing for how old the book is. Again, these are all like original graphic novels that they were doing back then. Here's a great Daredevil, Bill Sienkiewicz book. I mean, I love that. I mean, look at that. Look how he did the Kingpin. He's just gigantic. I mean, there's his wife. Just amazing. Of course, The Death of Captain Marvel by Jim Starlin. Nothing at all? Just space? No, just kidding. Let's flip this over. Oh yeah, this was a good one. Stan Lee and John Buscema, original graphic novel of the Silver Surfer. I mean, look at that. Just like one splash page after another. Just incredible. This was fun. Spider-Man Hooky by Bernie Wrightson. I mean, Bernie Wrightson doing Spider-Man. It was totally freaky, I remember when I read this. Because there's some horror elements and some sci-fi elements. It was fun. And look at that. $6. Graphic novel for $6. Oh, here's another one of those older trades from '78. Galactus in his short shorts. You'd think with a helmet that big, he could afford long pants. But nope, short shorts. These are cool. This is one of my favorite ones. Doctor Strange and Doom by Mike Mignola. The art is just, it's just incredible. Again, if you can find one of these and you're a huge Mignola fan, you know, or Strange or Doom, I mean, it's just beautiful. And I got a ton of these. I've got another box of these different types of, oh man, this is crazy. Batman Digital Justice. It was computer generated. I remember picking this thing up thinking, oh my god, it's here. We're going to be making comics on computers. And wait till you see this. You might have already seen it. And here it is. So it's not continuous tone, but it's kind of continuous tone. And it's just really kind of weird looking, and it's freaky and fun. And let's see if there's a good shot of the Joker. I mean, look at that. I love it. Look at that. Right from Back to the Future, hoverboard. Robin on a hoverboard. I'm curious though. When did this have come out? I don't know. I wonder if this had to be before Back to the Future. So that's funny. Batman. There's an Iron Man one too. I think called Crash. I have somewhere that I'll have to show. This one I'm sad about because look what happened. Water damage. I think I had it on the shelf and I spilled some water. Bummed me out. But this is the Mark Miller Electra Lives Again. Or Mark Miller. Frank Miller and his wife doing the most beautiful colors you will ever see. I mean, look at that. Look at the design of that page. So, like the spirit. You know, he loves Eisner. But just beautiful. To think that this woman did the colors for, of course, she did the colors for Dark Knight, which was incredible. And then she decided she was going to fool around with color and art and colored the second Dark Knight so horribly using a computer is just amazing that it could have happened. But this is a beautiful book. If you're a Frank Miller fan and a Daredevil fan or just a Frank Miller fan, I mean, this is a book to pick up. I have no idea what it would cost for me to replace this because of the water damage. But the cool thing is the water damage is only on the funny thing is it's only on the back of this, so I can live with it. And this is starting to get up there because this was $24.95. So at least we're not talking. When did this come out? 1990. 1990. So just a beautiful book. So I thought I would show a little bit of everything, a little mishmash stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the comments, I would really appreciate what you think about the two books. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm going to keep them, I'll be honest with you. So I might be putting these up on eBay in the beginning of the week. And getting rid of them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the condition of them. But I'd be curious. I'd be curious to what you think. This is Kevin Strange. I want to thank everybody a lot. Thanks for all the comments and thanks for all the comments I'm getting. I love getting them. I try to reply to all of them. Crazy life, so I get in there as much as I can. I need to catch up on all you guys' videos. I'm really digging them. Every time I see someone showing a Strange Adventures 180 and a House of Secrets 92, it gets me going. I gotta get those two books myself. But I'm taking a little trip this weekend, and there's this great shop where I'm going, and I'm going to check them out, and they might actually have something like that. That's one of these places where you go and they all of a sudden they've got like this amazing book, Silver Age book, and it's $30. So I'm hoping I luck out again. And if I do, I will post the video when I return. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and have a good New Year.